In today's rapidly shifting global landscape, Russia and the Gulf Cooperation Council nations, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, and Oman, are forging an alliance that challenges Western influence. This partnership is transforming geopolitics and reshaping energy markets, diplomacy, and defense. But what drives this deepening bond? Russia and the Gulf share mutual interests in maintaining sovereignty and political autonomy, with both regions adopting pragmatic, non-ideological foreign policies. While historically aligned with the West, the Gulf states now favor Russia's stance of mutual respect and non-interference, key to their partnerships. This approach resonates with Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and other GCC members who seek diversified relationships that transcend traditional Western dependence. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov's September 2024 visit to Riyadh further emphasized growing ties. Lavrov and his counterparts in Saudi Arabia and other Gulf nations discussed critical geopolitical issues like Ukraine, Syria, and the Israel-Palestine conflict, aligning their interests. The Gulf sees Russia as an important broker in regional diplomacy, especially given Russia's influence on issues such as the Iran nuclear deal and its military involvement in Syria. The discussions also included military collaboration, highlighting Russia's role as a security partner in the region. The GCC controls nearly 40% of global oil production and 20% of its natural gas reserves, positioning it as a vital player in international energy markets. In recent years, the Gulf states have also emerged as key investors in global technology and infrastructure projects, becoming integral to Russia's economic strategy. Trade between Russia and the Gulf increased significantly, with exports from Russia to the UAE alone doubling over the last few years, reaching $5 billion. Russia exports gold, diamonds, and grain, while importing high-tech goods and investments from the Gulf. Russia is the world's second-largest gas exporter and a major oil producer, making the Gulf's energy policies strategically important to its national interests. Russia and the GCC, particularly through Saudi Arabia and the UAE, cooperate in OPEC Plus to manage oil output and stabilize global prices. Beyond energy, the partnership extends to technological investments, particularly in green technologies and digital infrastructure, including smart cities and artificial intelligence. These technological collaborations symbolize a broader strategic pivot to a multipolar world order. The Gulf's inclusion in BRICS and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) marks a notable pivot towards Russia and China's vision of a multipolar world. Russia's partnership with the GCC signifies a mutual understanding of diminishing Western hegemony and a shift towards a balance of power, where regional blocs hold greater sway. Russia's support for the Gulf's increasing diplomatic and political influence on global stages, such as its role in mediating conflicts, reinforces this alignment. Defense ties between Russia and the Gulf are growing, with arms sales and military cooperation playing a crucial role. Russia's advanced military technology, including air defense systems like the S-400, is of great interest to GCC nations who seek alternatives to U.S. weapon systems. The UAE and Saudi Arabia are particularly interested in enhancing their defense capabilities amidst regional security threats from Iran, Yemen, and other actors. Russia's willingness to supply sophisticated defense equipment without political strings attached makes it an attractive partner for the Gulf. As the world's geopolitical order shifts, Russia and the Gulf are working toward greater economic interdependence. Trade volumes between the two regions are expected to grow as GCC countries increase their stakes in Russian infrastructure and energy projects. Likewise, Russia is likely to deepen its investments in Gulf infrastructure, tech, and green energy projects. This partnership signals a break from traditional US-led alliances, as Gulf nations strive for diversification in their global alliances, and Russia looks to the Middle East for strategic support amid its ongoing conflict with the West. The expanding relationship between Russia and the Gulf nations highlights a significant transformation in global alliances. As both regions collaborate on energy, defense, technology, and diplomacy, they are helping to build a multipolar world that diminishes the dominance of Western powers. In this new global order, Russia and the Gulf stand as pivotal players, leveraging their resources and geopolitical influence to shape the future of international relations.